Hello and welcome to Crypto Exposed. The global need for Web3 technology and the importance of education. Okay, Hedera looking for that next Mark Zuckerberg. Okay, so I found this article and I thought I'd share it with you guys as I found it quite interesting actually. Basically the Hashgraph Association are putting out, it's a project basically, and it's kind of like a talent competition, right, where they're basically trying to fund entrepreneurs or developers, right, to try and build something good for the Hedera network. So long story short is, you've got these potential people who want to apply. They're going to be trying to give them all of the resources and tools to learn how Web3 technology works and obviously educate them, and also so that if they have some kind of idea that they can then get funding to actually try and bring this idea into fruition, right? And doing that, utilizing the Hedera network. Now, to me, this is a great thing, right? Because it's a win-win, because you got on the one hand, Hedera doing, I'm not going to necessarily call it like charity work, but it is them doing like an act of goodwill, because they're giving funding to people who may not have access to this kind of funding in normal circumstances, which will then make these people very fond of Hedera and maybe want to work with them more or utilize their network more because of the gratitude they have for the opportunity that they gave them. But also because, hey, you never know who could have the next big idea, right? You never know who could have the next Facebook or the next Instagram idea, right? That could come out, that could be a huge multi-billion-dollar idea. So the fact that they're doing this and then they get these developers, who knows what idea could really take off. So obviously to me, this is a great idea, because you could potentially find someone who's huge, someone who just doesn't have the opportunities to be able to bring their idea to life, and they just need that opportunity. So to me, this is a real good idea, and I think it's obviously going to be great for them overall. And look, there's never no guarantees, but of course you don't know. That's the whole point. You may do something and they do an idea that doesn't do so great, but hey, on the other side, they could do something that absolutely makes Hedera a huge amount of profit through HBAR, and it makes them the next multi-billionaire entrepreneur, right? So you just don't know this kind of stuff. So for me, I think it's a great idea. But let's get into the article and then we can discuss this a little bit further. Blockchain use cases are infinite. The technology can be used to guarantee transparency within business transactions, ensure easy access to capital, and securely store important data. India's businesses have begun to recognize blockchain's importance within its rapidly evolving society, with 56% of businesses in India moving towards blockchain technology. In order for this Web3 adoption to continue, we need to invest in Web3 talent and ensure the fostering of developers' abilities. Though there are over 30 million software developers worldwide, only tens of thousands of them are active within the Web3 landscape. In order to further blockchain technology and promote the use cases of Web3, we need to have a skilled range of developers who are well trained and who possess the appropriate resources. As such, Web3 education and funding are of necessity for Indian society to adapt to emerging technologies. The Hashgraph Association, the non-profit organization accelerating the broad adoption of the Hedera network globally, has made it a goal to bolster Web3 talent through education and training. In partnering with Information Data Systems (IDS), Hashgraph Association will act as the headline sponsor for Bharat Blockchain Yatra (BBY) in India. BBY is India's first of its kind tech tour that will strive to promote Web3 to a wide range of people across India. BBY's importance is recognised by the Government of India with their backing of the event through institutions such as the All India Council for Technical Education (AICTE), the Ministry of Education and the Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology. To encourage Web3 talent and provide developers with exciting opportunities, Hedera hackathons will take place throughout BBY. awarding the top 3 projects up to $250,000 in funding each to build enterprise-grade, scalable and utility-driven applications on the Hedera network. The winning team with the most innovative solution will be awarded the opportunity to travel to Switzerland and participate in the 2-week hashgraph entrepreneur program. The Hashgraph Association's sponsorship of these remarkable prizes will provide blockchain enthusiasts in India the opportunity to further advance their skills and ultimately contribute to India's blockchain ventures. In partnering with IDS and sponsoring Bharat Blockchain Yatra, the Hashgraph Association will reaffirm its strong and admirable commitment to empowering developers and businesses to build innovative blockchain/DLT solutions that can benefit society through the use of the Hedera network. The Hashgraph Association wishes to encourage and develop the significant talent present in India by providing future digital pioneers, enthusiasts and entrepreneurs funding and engineering opportunities for Web3. Through its sponsorship of BBY, the Hashgraph Association is striving to make blockchain more accessible to all and hopes to fund projects that will make a large impact within society. Organised by IDS, a leading enterprise blockchain service provider and developer of the Bharat Blockchain Network, Bharat Blockchain Yatra will be held across 18 states in India from August 2023 to February 2024. It will include over 25 series of events comprised of summits, boot camps, hackathons, roundtable discussions, and business pitches and launchpads. The goal of BBY is to highlight the great potential of blockchain technology in India, a country with over 350 Web3 startups and one of the world's largest Web3 talent pools, and to reach as many people as possible within its 6-month tour. As 11% of the global Web3 talent reside in India, the country offers the perfect location to promote a tech tour aimed at harnessing untapped talent. There will be 7,500 participants taking part in the BBY events, including over 100 thought leaders from the blockchain industry. Participants will have the chance to learn from those with a large influence within Web3, furthering their personal and professional development. The Hashgraph Association will use BBY to expand its presence in India prior to opening 5 applied blockchain centers of excellence, with a focus on Hedera technology. In doing so, IDS will onboard 50,000 developers on the Hedera India Developer Community (HIDC) portal and publish the thought leadership publication Bharat Blockchain Ecosystem Report. It is expected that this initiative will raise significant awareness of Hedera in India, the wider Asia-Pacific region, as well as across the globe. BBY's curtain raiser event for the tour will take place on Sunday the 6th of August at the T-Hub in Hyderabad. Spread across an area of around 583,000 square foot, T-Hub is the world's largest innovator accelerator by size. The continued investments into emerging technologies within India show promising signs that this country will act as a leader in global blockchain adoption and Web3 promotion, leading to a more secure and transparent world. A continued emphasis on Web3 education in the country will ensure that this is the case. Okay. So yeah, this is real great stuff to see. And as I said, I know some of you guys aren't really listening to that and thinking, no, it really sounds boring, like some kind of talent competition. But guys, what you've got to understand is they could be funding the next billion-dollar idea, right? That the next entrepreneur could be coming out of this very competition right now, right? They could have some huge idea that they bring to Hedera and absolutely explodes their utility, you know? So you might think, oh, this just sounds boring and whatever, but hey, you never know what could come from this. You never know what ideas could stem from this. So why is that not a good idea, right? Like if we take it to like music, right? If you think of like a show called The X Factor, right? Or America's Got Talent, you may have heard, right? If you get, for example, like a singer who wins that show, they then get signed to the record label and they produce music for that record label, right? So the whole point is, hey, we put out this show, people like that artist, they then get a connection with that person, They then buy that person's music, which effectively they get ratings from people watching the TV show, but then they actually get money through selling the records of the artist who wins the show. It's a win-win, right? So Hedera is here funding these kind of competitions for developers to raise ideas for Hedera, and they could raise a huge idea that's massive, and then everybody starts adopting that technology from this entrepreneur, and then he actually makes a multi-billion idea which he becomes rich off of, and it absolutely explodes Hedera's utility and their price for HBAR. Do you see what I'm saying? So don't necessarily just look at this as like it's just a talent competition. It is deeper than that. It really is something that could really fund a huge idea. So I think this is just great just for adding to Hedera's potential utility. I think just in that alone, this is a great idea. So it's exciting to see how it turns out. I mean, you know, who knows? Maybe nothing great does come of it, but you never know. You just never know. So the fact that they're trying to do these kind of things to add different use cases to it, and they're open to people innovating on the hash graph, that's what it's all about. Because the more things that's going on, the more utility Hedera has. And that's only a good thing, right? So overall, I think this is good to see. But what do you guys think about this? Is this something that you're interested in? Is this something that you maybe might keep an eye out to see who the winner is and see what they maybe build on the Hedera hash graph? Or is this not something that you're really that bothered about and you don't really think it's going to have that much of an impact on Hedera or the price action of HBAR overall? Let me know your thoughts, guys. I'd be interested to hear. Thank you very much for watching this. If you did like it, please remember to drop a comment, like, and subscribe. But until next time, take care.